Hello there, it's Alison here bringing you another cryptocurrency video. Today is what date is it? Today, let's have a quick look. It's the 25th of February 2018. And yeah, the market has been going up and down. I think we are in a corrective phase right now. And the question has always been, people have been asking, is what is the best strategy for cryptocurrency? I don't think anybody really knows because this is all a very new area. Some people ask, should you just buy and hold? And then other people think you should sell. But my question or my argument is that even if you want to hold cryptocurrency, you should have an exit strategy because we have seen cryptocurrencies go up and down, and you hold, and these cryptocurrencies go up to a very high price and then they drop. Even if you still want to hold for a very long time, you still must have an exit strategy because at some point you're going to have to sell the cryptocurrency and take in your profits. I personally don't think that holding without a strategy is a good strategy. Even if you're holding long term, waiting for the coin to get to a price you want, and then you can sell. For example, let's look at Stellar Lumens. It went up to what, 94 cents. It was in January, and even if you were holding and you didn't sell, now Stellar Lumens is how much? Let's see how much Stellar Lumens is. Stellar Lumens is now 32 cents. So what if you had sold your Stellar Lumens at 80, 90 cents, and then you are in a position to rebuy it right now? You'll be talking about 60 cents profit per Stellar, and depending on how many you have, you should be raking in some very good profits. And if you have been swing trading, you'll be making even a lot more money. So this is the point I want to make today, and I want to show you how even if you're hodling or holding or whatever they call it, you should still have a plan to take in profits. And one of the ways you can do it is to use these two indicators, which I'm going to show you right now on how to use them. I have found that the Bollinger Band and the Stochastic Rsi are some of the best indicators you can use to try and swing trade cryptocurrencies. And I would actually prefer one-day trading, one-day candles to be able to do this successfully. One-day trading candles because you do have more volume and you have a bit more of a pattern. Now, not every coin is going to behave like this, but if you look at this, to be honest with you, my emphasis is going to be on more on Stochastic Rsi. And to put all of this, you come to TradingView. I'm going to leave a link below for you to get to TradingView, where you can have all these indicators. You can actually apply to a chart. It's a free account. You don't have to get the paid version of TradingView just to guide you. Use this indicator or momentum indicators to try and figure out where the market is going. And again, the question people actually ask is, when do I buy, when do I sell? I think Stochastic Rsi, if you look at this historical chart, it does show you exactly when you're going to sell, when you should sell. So normally there are times, if we're using just Bollinger Band alone, I've just taken off the Stochastic Rsi, and if you're using the Bollinger Band alone, chances are somebody will say when this touches the top, you should sell, right? And when it comes to this bottom, when it comes to the bottom, you should buy. But let me show you how to add. Let me take off the Bollinger Band, which is this lines here, these three lines here, one, middle one, and then the bottom one. You need to go and research a bit more. I'll just show you how to apply this to your trading. So let me take this off. And yeah, and how to add them, you just come to indicators here, and then you just click, you come to indicators, and you type in BB, and then Bollinger Band should be there. You type Bollinger Band, you exit, and then put on Stochastic, and then that's your Stochastic Rsi. That's how you put them, and then you can then close that. You come back to your chart, you will see you now have your Stochastic Rsi. Now, if you're using just the Bollinger Band alone and you go and sell here, the market shoots up, okay? But you can see with the Stochastic Rsi that it gives you very point blank signals on when to sell. Now, you only sell when this blue line crosses the orange line. You can see it's it crosses down the orange line. That means you should sell. So if I put my mouse and you follow the line up there, it shows you the exact point you should actually try and sell. So if you put it here, you will see that you should be selling around this point. Okay, so all here. Now some people will say you can take profit on the way up, which is actually a good thing to do, but at the same time this will show you have maximum profit. Okay, now this differs from just the RSI alone, because if we use the RSI, let's go and compare the RSI. Let's just add only RSI, and let's see. Just be patient with me here. Let me try and explain this point to you. RSI alone is another indicator I used to use, but as you can see, this goes to the very highest point here. Okay, so there was a dip here. Sometimes we say if it goes above 70, start preparing to sell. But using the stochastic RSI completely take away that guess, and it tells you when you should sell. Okay, so I'm going to take that off again now, and then put back the stochastic RSI, which is turning out to be my favorite indicator going forward. Okay, so with these two blue and orange line, I now know when exactly I need to sell. So when this blue line crosses down, crosses this orange line, I know it is time for me to sell, that the asset is actually overbought, because it starts getting overbought when as people are buying, the prices are increasing. So when I sell around here, I can be sure all I need to do then is to keep my eye on this indicator and just watch what it does, and this is as a guide. Okay, so when it starts approaching here, I know it is time for me to start getting ready to try and sell. Honestly, it wouldn't really make any sense trying to sell here, only because you can see this at the very bottom. This is another telling you that it's not really time to sell, even though it has breached the top Bollinger Band. Okay, so that's what you do. Again, the same thing. I will just follow this trend. If I was swing trending this, I'll follow this trend. So if I sold here, I'll probably be thinking of rebuying again this asset here. That will be after, because we're on a day chart, day candlestick. So all these candlesticks represent 1 day of trading. Okay, so this is just sharing my experience with you guys and showing you what I believe should be the best way to get, one of the best ways actually, to get profit out of crypto. Because I've had things like Cardano go on to $1.20 and did not really do anything about it. I was thinking it's going to go higher, and that was because I didn't exactly have a clear idea of where to take profit. Okay, so cryptos are going to keep going back and forth. Okay, if you want to hold, it's entirely up to you, but anybody holding Stellar and you see this get up to 90 cents plus and you've not sold, and aim to buy back lower at a lower price here, around 40 cents would have been very ideal to buy back in, and then you're locking about 50 cents in profit, and then you can rebuy it back here, and then you're selling it right here again at about 60 cents. You're locking some profits there, and you buy it here and just swing trade it. Okay, now I have tried hourly trading, I have tried 4-hourly trading. You tend to get caught out of all of them. Okay, so this gives you a very nice trend, and then when to buy and then when to sell. So we can look at NEO. NEO is also quite volatile as well, like many other cryptos, but again, you can see the buy and sell points clearly defined. I actually have a graphic here which I have done. Let me show you guys on my desktop a graphic which I have done, which I'm going to use as so you can see. I just put here, you can buy here when it's around here, buy signal here for you to buy in, and then there's a sell signal there, which is at the top there. It comes down to the bottom. When it crosses at the bottom, you can then buy in, because then it's oversold, and then you can then sell. All right, now for this very particular chart we're talking about, let us look at what you should be doing now. So on the day chart, you can see that you should be getting ready to buy, start getting ready to buy, okay, after you've sold at the top here, right, or around here. When it crosses down, whenever it crosses, that is your time to sell. Okay, so if you're day trading NEO, you can then decide to start getting ready to buy, but you see, I will let it come down all the way, and then wait for this blue to cross. Patience is very important when you're doing stuff like this. Okay, going back to the Stellar we're using, you can see Stellar has already breached the RSI at 20, which is really very low. This is set between 20 and 80. So Stellar is already waiting to cross, so we are approaching a buy zone for Stellar, which I'm going to put around, possibly 0 point maybe 32 cents or 31 cents. I'm not too sure, but that's a good buying zone. But I would wait. You can see historically, if you wait for it to cross first, then you can buy and then you can sell, just swing trade it. This way, you can even still make money even in a downtrend. As you can see, if I was to draw some trend lines right here, you will see that we are in a downtrend in Stellar. It's just trying to touch all the tops there. Just roughly, we are in a downtrend, and this is the downtrend channel we have for, oh, let me just click that there. You can see we're in a downtrend with Stellar. Look for a trend line there, then take this bottom bit as well. So we are in a downtrend with Stellar, but you can still make money in a downtrend when you trade all these cryptos, which is what I am advocating right here. So we're in a downtrend, and that's the downtrend channel. And you can see it's swinging up and down, and you can still make money. Now when it comes to this bottom here, it's going to bounce off. The volatility is reducing, so the price difference is not much, but if you are trading volume, then you should be able to make some income rather than holding. You can still, when you sell, you can aim to rebuy back your number you have, or that take some profit and then use a percentage to buy back some of the cryptos that you have. So applying that to some other coin, I have invested in Kasha, and again, this is the chart of Kasha on Bitfinex. So if I was applying this to trading on a live exchange, then this is what I would do. So again, Kasha Ethereum on HitBTC, you can see it's just approaching the sell zone right now. So I'm waiting to sell some Kasha here. I've got about 8,000 Kasha here. I've got more in cold storage I can bring out and then sell. So right now, this blue indicator here on Stochastic Rsi, it's yet, when it starts to come down, then that tells me it's time to sell. Now, ordinarily, I could have been selling some by this point here, but following this new strategy I'm trying to adopt, I could have bought some Kasha here. That would have been around, let's see, 13 cents, or no, 0.0013 Ethereum. And then I'm getting ready to sell for some profit. We're already at about 0.00017 Ethereum. So it's actually rising. It's got 20% profit. Now, when this starts to come down, then I can think of selling and then locking some profits. Okay. So that is how I think we should, swing trade cryptocurrency going forward. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. I make videos like this, sharing my experiences with my viewers. So yeah, if you do have any questions on this strategy, let me know. And yeah, I do have a Telegram group where we just discuss cryptocurrency in a very friendly manner. It's no pump and dump group. You're not going to make $1 million joining the group, but just come in for the conversation. I answer questions, I ask questions, and we're building. It's quite a small group at the moment. We're building a nice community there of crypto enthusiasts and trying to help ourselves to conquer crypto. All right, so I have some links below this video you want to check out, and yeah, hopefully I will see you guys in my next video. Hope you find it useful. Like I said, don't forget to like and subscribe. It's Allison here, and I am signing out. Don't forget, this is no investment advice. Do well to do your own research before you invest any of your money into cryptocurrencies, as these are very, very volatile asset class. Okay, so once again, it's Allison. Thank you very much for watching, and hopefully see you in my next video very, very soon. Bye bye.